are here with two people who just officially shut down the carpet.
Yeah, it's hot out there.
Carisha, Young Miami is here.
We are here with two individuals who just authoritatively closed down the rug. Kisha Youthful Miami is here Puff, otherwise known as Adoration, otherwise known as Diddy. We in the structure Youthful Miami just got uncovered for purportedly lying. So Shay Diddy comes ex-Youthful Miami has openly denied truly being a soar after she was named in claim documented against Diddy by Little Bar. Now this is a greater amount of Lur Raza claims that is turning out in his claim, recording he guaranteed that Daphne Joy and Youthful Miami were being paid a month-to-month stipend to be a Diddy on the off chance that you've been looking at your social channels of late. You can't miss how 50 Penny has been tossing conceal at Diddy left and right during his legitimate difficulties. I mean, 50's been on a relentless mission to broil Diddy each opportunity he gets. Its like portion of his presence are devoted on tossing shade and hauling Diddy through the mud. So when he is of late focused on Youthful Miami from City Young Ladies, it wasn't precisely stunning. You see, Youthful Miami used to be connected with Diddy sincerely, and presently she's up to speed in a few serious allegations of being his sidekick. And obviously that put her square targeted in a lawful grumbling, recorded by Rodney Jones. A lot of large names, including Youthful Miami, were named as evidently being associated with Diddy's obscure dealings, as per Jones' cases. Youthful Miami, otherwise known as Kesha Romeo Brownlee, supposedly shipped a call to across state lines for Diddy. Clearly, this Tuesday stuff is some sort of pink blending euphoria. And Jones additionally affirms that Youthful Miami was essential for a gathering of ladies who were probably paid a month-to-month charge to function as Diddy's laborers. And as though that wasn't sufficient, show Jones tosses in one more stunner, asserting that Youthful Miami's cousin alluded to as Jane Doe one purportedly him back in 2022. She purportedly burst into the washroom and started grabbing Jones on Thanksgiving Day. Now, while Youthful Miami has not unequivocally remarked on Jones' claim, she's rushed to close down any discussion of her being engaged with work. This all comes after 50 Pennies the pod by sharing an old clasp where she tongue-in-cheek called herself the W word. He subtitled the post saying it's to be a simply ensure you're being overpaid. See a sucker, get a sucker, suck a sucker. Dry you go, young lady. Youthful Miami was having none of it, contending that her words were taken outside the current discussion. I think this got taken outside any connection to the issue at hand. It's a gay slur. What's going on with something like gay cousin? Generally told me, she remarked on his post. It's a shop talk that we told each other. That is the thing I was attempting to clear up for Jason since and he got what I was attempting to say. I'm not, and I never sold P. Daily in my life. And I disdain how this is getting turned. Yet the dramatization didn't end there. As of late, she got presented with court papers connected with Diddy's brand name encroachment claim. While celebrating at a dance club, an individual professing to have served the papers to the City Young Ladies rapper in Houston recorded the second he did so. It's an entire wreck, including Charlie C., who's suing Diddy over the utilization of the Expression Act terrible in his melody title and product C cases. Diddy disregarded his brand name and penetrated an agreement looking for a powerful $10 million in penalties. As per C, he petitioned for the brand name back in 2021. And it's live and enrolled. He claims that Diddy's group dismissed his interests about the encroachment, despite the fact that he contacted them on different occasions. Adding to the dramatization C cases, there was some obscure stuff going on the grounds that he was in the slammer at the ideal opportunity for a connected offense. Yet he's since been delivered. It's all really untidy, particularly considering Youthful Miami and her City Young Ladies accomplice JT included on Diddy's demonstration terrible. And presently, she's been snagged into the fight in court. Too naturally, she wasn't excessively excited about being served in broad daylight, and she ensured everybody knew it. When she went on a Twitter tirade to share her disappointments, she said, "I'm so burned out on the web and individuals effing with me, consistently attempting to serve me some paper over merchandise. That I'm not selling is faltering, like everyone need to become a web sensation, so terrible. We should turn into a web sensation. I'm drained, like take you all a TF on," she added, over some merchandise. "I don't sell," prior to answering someone who questioned her story, a "shut the f up. That is you all issue. You all generally think someone got an untruth, silly honeybee." Now 50 Penny's savaging binge didn't stop with youthful Miami Daphne Satisfaction, who is 50's ex. And the mother of his kid likewise got hauled into the show Lil Bar's claim against Diddy. Named Daphne as one of Cum's supposed specialists, yet Daphne wasn't having any of it. She hit back hard, bringing to Instagram to close down the tales and allegations in a non-babble explanation. She got down on Lil Bar's claim as a lot of falsehoods and promised to retaliate. And she's not playing. She has her lawful group prepared to make a move against both Lil Bar and his lawyer. "I'm profoundly wounded by the lies in Rodney Jones' claim. The case that I am a laborer is 100% bogus and character death." She said, "I'm holding a lawyer to investigate all legitimate cures against both Rodney and his lawyer." Obviously, 50 Penny couldn't avoid ringing in that frame of mind to Twitter and mix the pot much more by posting a pic of Daphne and Diddy, tossing some serious shade her direction. He says, "You moved it pretty far in order to have one more child with me, yet I was occupied, so you moved back, and afterward you began getting cash from sibling affection. Now here we are, little laborer yet delight." Wasn't going to let that slide. She returned swinging on Instagram, saying, "Curtis James Jackson, everything is a joke to you until our security is compromised, which is occurring now. You're unleashing genuine destruction craze and disarray into others' lives. How might you feel assuming, sire, was the one in binds in vain? We moved to New York to offer you the chance to be a dad to your child. And you saw him 10 times out of the 2 years that we resided, one pretty far from you. I'm burnt out on maintaining and safeguarding a picture to our child that you have never heard." She would keep saying, "We should put the genuine spotlight on your actual detestable activities of our phrasing. And ang me you are as of now, not my oppressor, and my God will deal with you starting here on. You have forever harmed the last expectation I had for you as a dad to protect our family with these last misleading cases made against me. You have broken our hearts for the last time." Yet in spite of her sincere words, it's like no one's truly tuning in. Rather, individuals are hauling Daphne left and right, not getting her side of the story, and every one of the one client miserable. So she was battling for her kid to be with his dad. However, at that point, guarantees he are phrased her. What human would battle to have their kid around her? How about we be genuinely another client? Says he are phrased you, yet you moved you and your child to reside one pretty far from him. Definitely whatever, and 50 Penny, well, he's not withdrawing either. His rep emerged with an assertion pummeling Daphne's claims as misleading and unmerited. As per them, it's all a response into 50 looking for sole guardianship of their child's sire. They're making obviously sire's well-being is their first concern, and they're not